it's going to give you this full detailed AI video JSON prompt. With AI taking off and moving at the speed of light,
Are you serious? Like,
it can be difficult to figure out which tools to use, subscribe to, and pay monthly subscriptions for.
if only there was a place where you could have access to all LLMs.
Well, there is, and that's exactly what I want to show you today. The tool I'm talking about today is ChatLLM. It's truly an all-in-one AI powerhouse. It is taking my productivity up to a whole new level. And the reason why I love this tool so much is because of the access to all of the LLMs. Having access to all of your favorite and best LLMs is one thing, but you also have access to all of the best AI image and AI video tools.
Oh, really?
And in this video, I'm going to show you so many other creative and unique features.
Wow.
Things like artifacts and AI engineer, Humanize, DeepAgent, and more. Now, all of this, it's only $10 a month. Just click the link in the description. So here we are on ChatLLM's main page, and you can see it's actually from Abacus AI. ChatLLM offers 2 million compute points every month, which also resets. Now, quickly, let me just show you some of these amazing features that come included. Now, again, we can attach images and then we can allow it to search the web. But if I select image, in order to generate an image instantly, look at all of these models that populate. Everything from Seedream, Flux, scroll down, the list just goes on and on. Imagen 4 and even Midjourney. If I wanted to create an image, I would say, for an example, let's go ahead and select Midjourney. You can see that we have V7 and even V6. Then right here, simply just paste in your prompt, select your aspect ratio, process mode, fast or turbo. So say for an example, we want to create an image. So if we head over here into my prompts portal, let's go ahead and generate an image. Let's say this one right here. Now, the reason why I'm loving this style of an image, because it does such a great job when it comes to creating videos. In fact, we can also do that in ChatLLM.
Click the links in the description for a prompts database.
So with this prompt copied, now let's come in here and generate the same exact image in Midjourney right away. But notice where it says Route LLM. This is one of the things I love so much about this. Up here at the very top, if I select this arrow, you could see all of the LLMs and tools I have access to, 51 in total, and then 29 custom bots. What Route LLM is that based on your prompt and based on any specific subject you're adding in the prompt box, it is automatically going to choose the best LLM or the best tool to use for you, which does such a great job because look at all of these options that we have, okay? So again, as I scroll down, the list just goes on and on. Now down here at the bottom, I can also select AI engineer, where I can create custom chatbots and AI workflows. Now we'll get to this in a second, but right off the bat, this is also known as DeepAgent. With a click of a button or a very simple command, I can create all of these amazing pieces of content right here. In addition to, here it is, CodeLLM right here. Now, in order to use this, you just simply have to download it for your respective computer, but then instantly you have a code-based editor. Now, before we go ahead and take a look at our image, let me show you the AI video process, and this has been so impressive. So you could see right away, I already have a prompt I entered in. And with these JSON prompts starting to really trend, this handled these JSON prompts really beautifully. Now, as I scroll down, again, I'll quickly show you down here at the very bottom, if I select more options populate on what is available inside of ChatLLM. Tons of tools. Let's go ahead and select video gen. With that being selected, now look at this. Here are going to be all of our models. Like I said, the most popular ones. We also have the ability to add a start frame. So with that said, I've been using VO3 quite a bit. And with this JSON prompt, look at what it actually gave me. Now this first one, phenomenal job. Check this out. Amazing job with a Nike shoe showcase advertisement. Scrolling down, something similar. Now this time, again with the JSON prompt, this Coca-Cola advertisement, complete with the sound effects and everything.
Coca-Cola.
And then there you have it. And then finally, last but not least,
Beats by Dre, engineered for the future of sound.
I mean, so instantly right away, I got 3 AI videos with VO3 created. Now, since we're on the topic of prompts for AI video, let's go ahead and choose a prompt generator. Let's go ahead and try this long one right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and copy this whole entire thing. And again, I do want to remind you that all of these prompts I share in these YouTube videos can always be found on my blog post right here. And now this is going to be some of the most popular JSON style prompt generators. Let's go back over into ChatLLM. Now again, up here at the top, I do have Route LLM selected. Let's go ahead and go with Grok 4 right now. I'm going to go ahead and paste in this long prompt right here. And now right away, we can see that Grok is already thinking. But since we're waiting on Grok to think, let's go back and take a look at our Midjourney images. And instantly right away, look at this. All of these images, in fact, some of the best ones I've seen for this specific style right now, directly in ChatLLM. Now back over here in Grok with our prompt generator. Now it says right here, just give us your subject. Let's go ahead and take its suggestion right here. A majestic dragon flying over mountains. Now just like that, Grok is going to think and it's going to give me a JSON formatted prompt, which we're then going to use to create a video with VO3 right here in ChatLLM. Here it goes. It's already providing us with our prompt. There is that nice long JSON formatted prompt. So now let's just go ahead and copy this whole entire prompt that we just got from Grok 4. Now down here below, without ever having to leave, paste it in, but first make sure we select a video generation. And now let's go ahead and try it with VO3. But with that said, now let's go ahead and generate this video. Yes, proceed. Now we're going to see how this all turned out. Now let's go ahead and open up a brand new chat one more time. And now let's just say something pretty simple. And let's just say write a blog post about AI image generation for the future. But I'm going to go ahead and select down here. There's this icon that's called Humanize. Now with Humanize selected, look at this. Now we get all these other options. Tone. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do AI detector proof. And it says we humanize the response so it does not get detected by an AI detector. Now, let's go back to our other chat with our VO3 prompt. Look at this video right here of the dragon flying through the mountains. Fantastic. Open up a new chat one more time. Let's come back in here and paste in the whole prompt. And now this time I'm going to make sure I have Route LLM selected. Now let's see what happens with Route LLM. Now back over here in our Humanizer, we got the AI detector proof. This time let's make this funny and clever. And then instantly it's going to say regenerate using what? Then we have these options right here. To change it up, let's go with Claude Sonnet 4. And now look at that. The crystal ball has pixels. You could tell right away it is going to be a lot more funnier. Buckle up, Buttercup. Okay, so look, it did its job and it's still going. Now, if we come back over here into our other chat, I pasted this prompt generator in. This was done specifically for using a reference image, where it's basically going to take an image and now give you and provide you a better prompt with those specific secret tokens, and simply drop it right there in the chat bar. There it is right there. It says, go ahead and upload your image. And I'll say, here is my image, since the prompt box cannot be empty. Now let's see what happens. Now, since we're here very quickly, let me go back to our prior prompt. And we're going to come back to her right here. Because what I want to do now is I want to create a lip sync video. Select more and lip sync. We're going to have Hedra as our model that we can select. Now, as we go down, we can also add an audio file to use for the lip sync. Okay, well, if that's the case, let us go ahead and do that. Now I have my audio file and I'm going to drag and drop it right there. Avatar creation, I can either describe and get it generated right away, or again, I can click and drag that image right here. So let's go ahead and do that. The one we got earlier today, I am now going to drop this one right there. And now make sure my aspect ratio matches. It's going to be for that 16:9. Okay, now just like that, we have our lip sync being generated. And now let's go back to this other chat we had right here. Remember, this is going to be the one I used a reference image for. Based off of it, it went ahead and analyzed my image. And now it says, look at this, perfect. Here's a breakdown of your image and a 10x enhanced prompt for all of these AI tools. It breaks it down with an image analysis. And now finally, it's going to give me my full 10x prompt right here. Let's go ahead and copy this one. It gives me these secret tokens to use, and now it says copy and paste it. And now do it in Midjourney. That way we can really have a good comparison between my original prompt and now the 10x enhanced version. Now I really want to show you where things get even more impressive. Now, one thing that is very cool is, again, let's go back and really discuss DeepAgent. Now, using DeepAgent, you can really get some fascinating creations. So one of the things I did right up here is, you can see at the very top, I said the command in Playground, create a playground of AI image prompt generation. It doesn't really make sense, but look down here at the very bottom. This is where we've been making all this magic happen. Let's select Playground where it says create playground. And with that simple command, like I did up here, it automatically gave me all of this code. Now watch what happens when I click inside of it. Now with that being the case, I clicked inside of it. This is it right here. It basically created me my very own personal prompt generator. Let's come back over here and look at these images we got generated. Remember, with that prompt generator, that gave us a 10x prompt based off of an image assessment. And now I have to tell you, these would be perfect for a lip sync video. And now, speaking of which, we do need to see how our lip sync video actually did turn out. And so with that the case, here it is right here.
Bro, the best tool ever. OMG.
Now to wrap this up, let's go ahead and use DeepAgent one more time. Now again, we started with the topic of JSON prompting. So with that being the case, let's build a prompt converter. So all you have to do is just provide some specific directions. Basically, I said, I want you to build a prompt converter. Based off of any simple or generic prompt I provide, I want you to do a couple of things. Convert it to a JSON formatted, nested prompt, make it 10 times better, provide those secret tokens for realism. Now, with that being the case, let's go ahead and now select send. Let's let DeepAgent evaluate. We'll come back to this in a second, but it looks like, again, this moves so fast, I really don't even have to do that. Okay, so I went ahead and answered those questions. Okay, now right away, it takes me to my code right here. Now, up in the top right-hand corner, once it's done, I can go ahead and select deploy. Over on the left-hand side, we have the prompt box to where we can even have a back and forth and specify any updates or changes that I want made. So remember how earlier it said that DeepAgent can actually generate videos much longer than usual? Let's go ahead and put this to the test. Up here at the top, I basically said I want a 10-second video. It says, I'd be happy to create that for you. What are your details? And now paste in this long JSON prompt right here. Now, if we come back over here and take a look at our playground DeepAgent, you can see it's still building it out. Now, one thing that is so impressive about this is that when it is done, it really takes its time, and it is pretty impressive, the final results we're going to get. Now, back to our video, it's going to give me the different scenes down here below, and I'll say make sure it's 10 seconds. There we have it. And then there it goes. I'll generate the video assets for you. Apple Earbuds Showcase, extending it to 10 seconds as requested. Okay, now look at this. It looks like our VO3 prompt converter built in Playground is done. Color scheme, it's just modern and clean. I love the way everything looks. It's fantastic. So we're gonna have down here below our example prompts. I can search for examples, and all of these tabs are clickable. You could see it's automatically filtering. And my input prompt, it gives me this drop-down box: cinematic, documentary, artistic, commercial, natural. On the left-hand side are gonna be my enhanced JSON output. Now, down here at the very bottom, let's select one of these prompts to give it a quick test. I just selected it. Look at this. On the right-hand side, it automatically converts it to a JSON style prompt. Now, while we go ahead and generate this one, but before we do, remember I wanted to test out this video prompt right here, this showcase, and look how good of a job it did. Consider me very impressed with this. Now, last but not least, let's go back over here and now generate, remember, this long video right here. Okay, so there you have it, an amazing tool that can do so many things wrapped up underneath one roof. Make sure you check the links in the description. I highly recommend trying this one out. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And remember, if you like this video, please remember to hit that subscribe button. I'll see you next time.